Oh dear, well, you sweet little trains. Poor trains, what have they ever done to you?
I think they're going to take a second to, sort their lives out.
Think about their life choices.
Yeah. That copper mine is dead.
Right, let's just swap over the armour to the construction. Well, my generic armour I really like. The four exoskeletons and a fusion reactor. And I forgot the logistic spots. Darn it!
What's going on down there? This is quite an insane system. Oh, we are going to be producing like a silly amount of green circuits. Right. Thing is, it's going to be limited by how much iron we can throw into the system. Well, how much plates we can throw into this system. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, baby. Give it a second to get up to full whack. Right, they should now be producing. Oh, there's not enough iron going into it to saturate it. But it's a lot better than the last one. Because what we were up to maybe 1,000, couple of thousand maybe. I think we can produce 40 times.
Let's have a look at this, because I haven't been...
Equals
Okay, that's
40
quite impressive, though.
times 60. This can produce 14,500 green circuits per
Good
minute.
grief.
Yeah, but the idea is produce them as fast as possible. I do need to put another green circuit train down though, otherwise there isn't much point. Oh, I need to get more train track. It's basically limited by the amount of that's why it's not working very well. I've got that stupid layout.
Ah, you took the map off. I was blueprinting.
You were what?
I was blueprinting, and there's no radar down there.
Oh right, yeah. Let me just place a couple. Actually, that's a good point. Right, this should now be producing much more because the iron plate's sorted. God, have you seen the arms going?
There. Sweet. There we go.
There you go, Alex. It's almost at the 10,000. Ah. That is insane. It doesn't take long to eat the entire train.
It's just need iron plate trains. Yeah, we might not want to have the other stations called need iron plate when this is on. Otherwise, it's going to eat all of the iron plates in like the world. It might be an idea to have still have dedicated trains to like the basics ironing, which is no longer a basics factory. They're still never sure what to call it.
No, I mean, what I'll do is I'll do a bit of logic to sort it out.
Yeah.
But in a bit, what's going to happen is these chests are going to fill up. And I'll make it so the logic switches off the entire thing.
Yeah. Let's have a look at production. Okay, green was the purpley line, which did a massive... Okay, it was nice and low. Yeah, look at like hour, I think, is probably the good one to have a look at.
For what's that, sorry?
The way the green circuits, it was like before, you can see where it was off and it's like on. It's like pulsing.
Is it? Hang on, let's have a look.
It's still not as high. Oh, that's consumption. Yeah, actually, you know, if you, last 10 hours, it's like a constant rate, then a bit of a wibble, and then it's like over double the spike now after you.
But it's also 2 train outputs. It's balanced properly. You know. Let's have a look. Green circuits. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, we need more copper plate trains, but I think we now have to have the thing for switching off the copper plates stations and they get, or the plate stations and they get too low, because that has actually nommed quite a bit of the resources in that other factory.
Yeah. Where is? There it is. And that's placed. And then I need to sort out my logic at the other place, because at the moment... Okay, so that is a new glowy ore factory built. It is currently lacking logistic spots because I didn't plan properly.
Actually, I think this still works actually, because these plate factories, these plate stations are further away than basic iron. So they go to basic iron preferentially.
Right, so that'd be okay to be still called needle iron ore. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure about the one on the bottle factory, but actually
We want a new bottle factory anyway, so it doesn't matter. This gold bottle factory is rubbish now. It's nowhere near providing us with enough resources for what we require. I don't need 200 of that anymore. Only give me a couple of hundred.
I do need to, however, put the logic on that I had on the previous station, because oh my god, that's really complicated.
There's got to be somewhere where iron plates and yes, there is.
Okay, let's get da, da, da.
Laziness. What was else I was going to do? I was going to build those. For signals, I need a radar, which I do have. I then need logistic spots. 200, 300. Then head over to glowy acid there. I now need to add it in a logic condition to this. Actually, that's actually really quite expensive. I shouldn't have done it like that. What I did, I used a load of green wire to connect from the storage tank to the station. What I should have done, I should have actually just moved the storage tank, because the 24,000 sulfuric acid we would have lost is actually worth less than the green wire I put down. Because the green wire will get lost, won't it?
Yeah.
So when that is less than 20k, 20,000 set. No matter.
So now I need to go map. I need to copy that beautiful thing.
What I need to also request is some concrete. About 500 to do. And almost get myself run over by a train. Okay. That's operating those, fine, that's operating those.
Yes. Green circuit less than. How much is it to fill a train up?
Green circuits, isn't that 4,000? No.
No, I think it's
8,000.
It's 16,000.
16? Was it
Yeah.
16? I thought
Yep.
it was 8. 16? Good grief, I thought it was only 8. We can see by the red circuit train. Wait, huh? Has the red circuit train got a destination?
The red circuit train.
I thought I had a red circuit train. It's no longer at the station. Maybe I never built it.
No, I don't think you did, because we've got no red circuits.
I thought I still built a train, but maybe I didn't. And logistics bots, awesome. They're now operational. There you go. I've now tapped this 2.9 million uranium ore patch. So glowy oil and glowy acid are both on. Glowy oil, glowy acid are both off down there, which means they will come up. Yep, there's the glowy train. Just go around there, avoid all that, come up, probably run me over because I'm not paying attention. That will instantly fill. And then head on down. I should double check the pollution map because I've not checked it for a while.
How do I decide that? Let's have a quick look at how I set that.
That's awesome. It's worked out how I wanted it to. So I'd like you to produce me rocket fuel. That's interesting. The rocket fuel is that can actually be done with productivity modules. I've only got 5 of them at the moment because, well, we don't really need it yet. Oh, interesting.
What?
Rocket fuel has an improved vehicle acceleration.
What?
Yeah, different fuel types. I didn't even notice that solid fuel has a vehicle acceleration of 120%. Rocket fuel has a vehicle acceleration of 180%. That means they can get to top speed faster.
Yeah. Well, that kind of makes sense. It's like a friggin' rocket.
That means we should probably fuel our trains with rocket fuel.
Yeah. I like the sound of that. Now I need to do an arithmetic combinator. Oh please, yes.
So let's just place a blueprint. Let's put my construction armor on so I can actually do this. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is just a stupid idea, but I love it. I didn't realise that. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe it's been added in. Maybe we are running an updated patch. I didn't actually check. Cool. Just like the idea of having a train, nuclear train or rocket train. It was a nuclear train actually. That's a mod. There you go. Just produce the rocket fuel at a nice sedate pace.
Need to blueprint that. There's no way I want to do that again. Tick.
So maybe we should convert our trains into rocket fuel trains. That's uranium mine there. Let's just delete all of this section.
Ah! That train come. I swear that train came from nowhere.
There.
Ah. If R is greater than 0, output S.
Okay, so that means place that like so, and then chain signals. That means you need to be a chain signal as well to prevent blockage. That operates like that. Sweet. Glowy ore. It's just operating at an insane rate now. So we'll connect there. Oh, that copper ore is not connected. Keep forgetting that one. Let's head on over. Run. Through the lines of tank destroyed trees. And then place the one with the construction box down. There we go. Place all that down. Okay, so I need a train station. Copper logistic. That's what I need. That's that logistics port placed. What am I short of? I am short of... Oh! I haven't actually got requested chests being requested. I'll best correct that. What is it doing?
Not sure.
Let's like that. Okay, still plenty of stuff being requested.
I don't get why this isn't bloody working. Because that's O minus 1.
Ow, ow, ow. Train, train, train. Yeah, maybe we should do the rocket fuel, because that would make the trains faster, which would be kind of awesome.
Might be an expensive thing to do, though.
You lose
It's
essentially
fuel, actually, isn't it?
you lose a little bit from the solid fuel. Because it goes from so basically go from 250 megajoules down to 225. So you lose, half a. No, you used one, isn't it? The 25 piece. So you use a little bit of power, not much. We do lose some.
It's on, but why is it on?
I would like you to make rail signals. I would like you to make chain signals. And then just make a full. Don't make a full chest of those. Make a decent amount. Those like that.
For now, I'm just gonna do if
300 robots.
so if R greater than L output station 1.
And let's stop the train again. So shields, yeah, whatever. Okay, that train really hurt. Should probably stop moving in case they run into another train. Because if we run into too many, I will die. I need to build power poles down there.
That isn't going to work, is it? Ah, didn't want to do that.
I don't know quite sure what you're building. Is it still the green circuit thing?
Yeah, all I'm doing is sorting out the outputs. Same thing as the other station.
Ah, right. Good lord. It's just an insane number of robots just suddenly activated. And link this in. About there. And then I need another one of you. Excellent. I've just added the 4.1 million copper mine into the network because it's been building for ages. And I keep forgetting about it.
We put the what into the network, sorry?
Another 4.1 million copper patch, the one to the slightly north of the second smelting facility. So that's now in place. and is now actually connected in. Sweet. It's short of, what is it short of? A mine. A single mine. Oh, come on, I've got to be able to build a single mine. Oh, and the actual train stop. That's kind of an important one to have in place. Need some radar though. Look at when at the start the radar used to be, you know, really, really expensive.
I know.
Like the radar's like, oh, the radar's expensive. Can't build radars. And that's like, yeah, I'm placing that 4 down, whatever. And place a couple down, but you know, it's. So that's now in the patch. That's now in. That's now in. That uranium ore's going. That's another uranium ore patch. I think I'll add in. Hang on, did I add chloric acid as a... No, I did not. I tried it as a blueprint. This is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid for uranium. So blueprint, but this is just mining. Logistic mining. Just doing things into blueprints, blueprint books now. New blueprint book. And in this blueprint book goes that one, this is uranium mining. So label. Mining, that can now be deleted as well. Delete.
So now if...
Uranium mining book. Excellent. And just in case didn't think if we didn't have enough uranium, we're going to add another patch in as well. And with that in place, we'll never have uranium issues, like, ever.
And we've got 500,000 green circuits over here.
That's quite a few.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, darn it, I actually deleted the uranium mine blueprints. Whoops. The logistics version.
There's no copper in that factory anymore. We definitely need to have. There's no copper in that factory.
That way around.
But that station, yeah, we've definitely got to have the copper factories switch. Ah, delete that. Add need copper plate.
That one. Now I should have a new uranium mining book.
Yeah, essentially I need to now have the copper plate, the iron plate and the copper plate stations switching off if they don't have enough. Because at the moment it's not working.
Fair enough. Okay, so that in place. Now I want the station.
Right, now that is completely full. Let's see what happens to our copper plate production. $9,000. Come on.
Glowing acid.
Oh, it's 0.2 short of 10,000. Annoying.
You. There and then that. There and where is? Where's my chain signals? I keep losing them. There they are.
There's so many green circuits, it's insane.
Is it more than one?
What's more than one, sorry?
The number of green circuits.
It is more than one. It is more than one.
And while my drains are sad.
Are we still needing concrete?
Yep.
Yeah. Are they? They're still placing it though, aren't they?
Yeah. Slowly. We aren't actually producing that quickly, I think, is the big problem.
There's not much left. It's just taking its time getting the last few bits done.
I'm just doing crazy stuff like building in the line of stuff. So let's request another 400 track. Get that. There. So that's now online. That's good. I can place the robo ports down. need pumps as well. We need how many pumps? I need 3. 3 pumps, that's good.
That's insane.
Let's just request a stack of those and a stack of those. I'm just requesting so many things now.
Okay, we definitely need that. Alright.
Head back to the factory to get me resources.
Gotta sort out those stations. Ah. Where's the bit that reads the... There it is.
Hey James, bring us your stuff. I probably don't need so many electric circuits now. It's like, because I'm actually requesting so many components now, so many different components, I actually don't need the base resources anymore. I go to the huge storage zone.
Ah, what I can do, I can put in one decider and go.
Right, I'm changing where the long-term storage is. So this is like going to be a ridiculously dumb thing to do. Yeah, I'm moving the long-term storage.
Bugger.
So I'm going to request all of those chests. I may have just primed construction bots to go a little bit mental.
No, that's what I'm gonna do.
So I might just add auto trash into some of these things, like copper plates. I don't ever really need more than like 100, so I'm just going to auto trash the rest.
This. Ooh, ow, he's got hit by a train again.
And yeah, I'm adding more and more construction bots into the network. It's fine. Gun turrets, all that wire. It's because of what I've done. I've ordered the deconstruction of all of the long-term storage.
Ah. S.
and I'm placing it in one location.
Yeah.
So you can also access it easier. It's a good idea. It's because where it was kind of like in the way. So I've just put it above the green circuit, the neat green circuit in between that area of the factory.
All right.
It's a decent little place, really. It's just there is now 5,000 construction bots in the system. You know, it does mean that now we can do some crazy stuff whenever we need to move. You know, if we ever need to move stuff, we can just move the whole lot in one go.